Hello and welcome to another episode of Trini in Atlanta. I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas. I did. It was nice. It was quiet. I had some of my family over, and we made a cook and we ate and we had a couple of friends over, and it was lovely. I tried to make a video, but it didn't work out. Anyways, we're going to try this again today, and I'm going to make some pasta, my version of a vegetarian pasta, like a rasta pasta. Not exactly a rasta pasta, but my version of a vegetarian pasta, where I'm going to make a big foil pan, a huge foil pan of that today. And then all this vegetable you see here, I'm going to make a roasted wild caught salmon with fresh vegetable salsa. We have cilantro here, I have some mango here, I have some jalapenos, some cilantro, some red onions, some tomatoes. I'm going to put some lemon juice in this, some salt and black pepper, and make this. I am not going to put the salt and pepper today because I'm going to serve this tomorrow. So the salt and pepper will go tomorrow. If I serve it now, if I put it now, it is just going to spring water, and that would be not good. So here inside here, I'm boiling some water for the pasta. So I'm going to get some salt, and we are going to boil this pasta. I have some pink Himalayan salt here that I usually have, and I'm going to boil this pasta, maybe two tablespoons of water, because pasta have a way, water have to be salty. For pasta, it have to be tasting like almost sea salt, because I'm going to strain this out. So I want this here. So in here I have 4 boxes of pasta. These rotini, 4 of them, and I'm going to use this, boil this 4 and use it. I'm trying to get, I'm trying to get a 3.5. So, and I have some vegetables here, and I'm going to add some more vegetables to this as well. So I have some here, and I'm going to add some more to that, because I'm trying to get a 1.5 tray of pasta as well. So let me cut this open and put it to thaw a little bit, and then we are going to use this to mix into the vegetarian rasta pasta like that. Okay, so I'm going to put some water into that just to get out the frozen parts of it, and then we are going to cook that. So here I have some thawed already here, but then I decided to make a little more than I really should, so that I need it, so now I'm going to do that. So let that thaw, sit for a little bit, and while that is sitting and water is boiling, I have a few shout outs that I want to give while that is while all of this is happening. So the point really of tonight's video is to make a video too, but I wanted to do some shout outs before the year is done. I wanted to tell so many people thank you for being here for me, for being there for my husband, for your prayers, for your love, for your phone calls, for your email, for your texts, for your messages, for everything. I just appreciate you so much. So we are going to start. I made a list. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to Yvette Stewart, who sent me the Danish from Wisconsin. I so wanted to tell you, I still have some. We had some the day you sent it, the staff and I, and then we had some yesterday, Christmas Day, and then we have some. So I'm thinking New Year's Day, I'm going to go to some friends and I'm going to carry it, and we're going to finish it on it. So I wanted, Yvette Stewart, I just want, you don't know how much that meant to me. The fact that you thought about me and sent me something meant so much to me. I appreciate you. Thank you, Yvette. Yvette Stewart from Wisconsin for the Danish. So I want to say hi to Sandra Clark, Celia Williams, Pearl Ali, Sherry Denny, Jacqueline Meadow, Paula Abermond, Shirley Harvard, Pinky Rampasad, Ingrid Bear, somebody who go under the name of Sunflower, Gail Baptiste, Marcia Walton, Nadia Mongol, Vankana Berry, Asha Bisoon, somebody who go under the name of Moti, Motee, Rosinda Ramlogan, Becky Qureshi, who is my dear friend, Rishma Gopal, Carol Pascal, Jade Home, Zulak Hab, Ribena Hanif, Yolanda Rivera, Marguerite, Janet Thomas, Helen Neal, Amina Benny, Beverly Lamont, Dawn Camacho, Vashti Monato. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it bad. I apologize. As somebody who go under the name Blessed and Highly Favored, I appreciate you. Deborah Mohammed, Katia Cotton, Indra Bagan. I have some more. I'll get back to you in a minute. But for right now, I wanted to show you the water is coming up to a boil. So I'm going to start opening these boxes and I'm going to start putting it here for you all. I'm going to do the 4 part. That's why I put my big pot up. I'm going to do this 4 and keep my eyes on it because I don't want it to overflow too much. Well, actually at all, but I have to figure it out. I have some hot water, so if the pasta takes all the water, I have some hot water as well. Boy. I'm not going to put it in the trash can because my husband is going to say, all you're going to do is fill up the trash can. That's what he's going to say. So I'm going to put that there. I'm going to make sure I'm going to put that inside here as well, and then I'm going to put it back up to hot. Put the next kettle of water to hot. Okay? So, let me do this. This looks like it's ready. Nice. Turn it up there. So Shafiq got these on Amazon for me. He went on my brother Paul at Tassa took the other one because he needed it for his rice. And Shafiq went hunting and he found them on Amazon. So I have some of that. So if you are looking for it, because it really does work wonders when you are cooking rice to not break up the grains. So let this start to cook. While this is boiling, I'm going to set the oven to bake, and I'm going to set the oven at 450. Thing about this, all I want is for the salmon to go in, cook a little bit and take it out, because I don't want the salmon easy to overcook. So I don't want overcooked salmon. So let that oven start, and I'm going to take these 2 containers and I'm going to spray them, and I'm going to use these to put the salmon in to quickly cook them. So I'm going to spray it. Maybe I'll just, this is finishing that. So maybe I'll just use some of this avocado oil spray that I bought the bottle and I put my own avocado oil spray in it. So I'm just going to use some of this. So make sure everything is coated in a little layer of fat. And this is seasoned. All this have is some slap your mama. It doesn't have a lot of seasoning. So I'm going to put this here. So if you notice, some of them is cut smaller because the customer is trying to feed 50 people or 40 people or something quickly with this. So that's it there. I'm gonna get a glove because I really would like to figure it out. So that should not take so very long because I want to turn it up. And if I wouldn't be able to turn it up if I am not wearing the gloves because it will mash up the fish and make my hand feel stinky. Okay, so let's do this. Let's turn it up again. I think some of the salmon is still a little bit cold, so I'm trying to figure out the ones that is not and put that up to cook first, so that the ones that is. So now I would like to turn it up like this and then be able to use it. So this way I can do this if I am wearing my gloves. Awesome, 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 awesome. Let me see this as well. Okay, so it mostly fit. Think I got it. I think I got it. Move this one and I put this one somewhere right here, and it mostly fits. So I got all of this, and I'm going to wait until, actually I'm going to turn that oven up to 500 because all I want is that oven to go up. All I want is for this to go in and cook in no time, just to cook. So I will watch it, and most likely this will cook in 5 minutes. That is it. It will cook in 5 minutes. So let's see how that goes. Okay, I see how that goes there. And I'm going to take something like this up, and I'm going to put all of this into here. Now will this have to turn up? Have to turn up right here. My husband said the house smelling of onions. The red onions were so powerful, it took over all the vegetable. All you were smelling is the onions. The mangoes are they're not sweet, but they are not tart, but I'm putting salt and black pepper and lemon. So when I do that, it should come in and it will get nice enough for the fish. So let me see what is happening with this pasta. Do you know where I put the spoon for the pasta? Did you move the spoon? Yeah, I will. I thought I had it somewhere there. I thought maybe I didn't have it. I didn't. I was using the white, yeah, well, using it now to take out that. So I'll use the spoon here. Okay, this is cooking there. Okie dokie. But you know, people eat with their eyes before they eat with their stomach. So this amount of color in food is a beautiful thing. This is beautiful. The only thing I forgot to buy for this honey is the black olives. To give it even more pop of color. I usually put some black olives. But because I don't put the green olives because it has so much parts of greenery already. The jalapenos but the black olive would have given it a little more pop of color. But oops, too late. I forgot. I made a list and everything and I forgot. So this is usually a very easy dish to make when you are having parties. Like when I am doing my birthday or somebody's birthday, I usually make this. I make it the day before so the salmon could get the room temperature. I do not like to serve the salmon hot in this dish because all this salsa would be cold. You don't want to serve warm mango salsa. So tomorrow morning, because I'm serving it tomorrow morning I will season this. Not today. I will not season this at all today. Tomorrow morning I will season this and with the black pepper, the salt and the lime juice or lemon juice, whichever you have, and I'll put everything to that, but not today. So the salmon will be done and it will cool off. Then I'll put it into the foil pan and let it stay there. So tomorrow when I am doing this, I don't have to move it out again from the pan. I'll have it on the pan and I just have to sprinkle the vegetables on top, the cool fish. I don't want the fish cold, but I don't want it hot. I want it room temperature. And that works well. So I never do a party without doing this. And usually I'll do two sets. I'll do this mango salsa salmon and I'll do a chimichurri salmon, which is, I use cilantro because I like cilantro. You can use parsley if you prefer that, because there's some people who do not like cilantro. And olive oil, some garlic, and some parmesan, some salt and pepper. You taste it and you can make some chimichurri sauce and throw it on top the fish. And that is how I serve both of them. So I usually, if I have a party, I have a big container of this, my version of rasta pasta, a big container of it. Usually a pan like this, with this will fit about 50 people. And then I do the salmon, and then I do maybe some sort of rice, maybe like a yellow rice, or some sort of rice and peas or something. And I do some baked chicken. Usually jerk chicken I would bake, but I wouldn't put the gravy, I'll do it dry. I wouldn't do it outside on the grill though, because I don't know, that's just too much. I do it in the oven, and I just cut it up and I serve it. So here, and then I buy a salad. So we have a salad, we have a pasta, we have a rice, and we have two meats. And that is all you need if you're having a big party. Let's say 100 people, maybe 150 people, and people get to eat that twice. You know? And then you could do like a little, if it's a party where there's a lot of people, like a wedding, you could always do some tacos, like some small taco. You could buy some of the rotisserie chicken because it's only $5. It's cheaper than if you're trying to bake a chicken. Strip the rotisserie chicken, add some Mexican spices to it, open some beans, some refried beans, some black beans, and do some, and you could buy everything, some salsa, some sour cream, everything, and put it on the table and let people make that as an appetizer before the party starts. And you don't have no cooking to do. You don't have any cooking. And that's usually a real big hit because people will drink tequila, or if you're doing tacos, you just make some margaritas, maybe 3 different flavors, a mango, a strawberry, and a lemon, or a lime margarita, and you serve it with a salsa. When the time comes for the fish, you can serve white wine because it's chicken and fish, so you can serve white wine with both of them. Me, I don't care. I like rum. I'm a rum drinker. I'll drink some vodka and tequila, but I like rum for the most part. A good dark and stormy never hurts. So, let's see how this is cooking. This is cooking nice. So to continue with my, I want to continue, and I hope you know that this is a shout out because I appreciate the fact that you reach out to me. That is why we are doing these shout outs. Karen Ali, Carmen Hussein, Vicky Campbell, Rebecca Burst, Samantha, Patricia Stanford, Joyce Hasworth, Janice May, Keisha Cotton, Ingrid Johnson, somebody who go under the name Trini to the World, Angela Cassie, Charlene Albert, Derek Nanlal, Cindy Panchu, Andrea Albert, and I want to give a shout out to family and friends, my sisters, absolutely, who's always there, Jennifer, Brenda, Dira, my brothers, Paul, Peter, my brother in Trinidad, Palmer and Perry, and their spouses, Ingrid and Polly, my mom, who is still alive. I hope she had a beautiful Christmas. She doesn't respond as much as she did, so I hope I don't understand what is happening, but she's getting old. She's 85, so things are different. I'm hoping next year, 24, to go home and to see her again, because I went in 23, so I'm hoping that she will wait for me to come and see her. My sister-in-law, Fiza, my husband's sister, who I love dearly, I want to say, I hope you had a good Christmas and you have a good New Year. My sister-in-law, Huffin, same thing. My husband's sister in Canada, Eden, all my girlfriends, the Jinkus, every last one of them, who is my friends, I appreciate you all. Somebody who goes under the name GT Scorpion, big up to you. Neela Sampat, Penny TNT, Ramona GT, Elsa Edwards, Rosina from Florida, my friend Doody and Keith, Charmaine Kelly, the lady I stayed by, my sister-in-law aunt when I was in England, Vera. I hope you had a good Christmas and you're having a good New Year. I hope to see you soon. Selena Samaru, Zembodia Mohammed, Life with Dave and Trish, who always reach out to me. Always. Child, you don't know how I appreciate you. I hope you all the best for 2024 and I hope we meet in person soon. Trini Cooking with Natasha. I learned so much from you, child. Keep up the good work. Each one of my nieces and nephews and my Tristan. Because Tristan is waiting carefully. Tristan is my niece's son. So he's my grandniece. He's 17. And he's keeping, Mama, we have to make a video together. So Tristan, I am promising you this 2024, I am making more than one videos with you. I love you, my darling. Every one of my grand nieces, my niece Stacy, who always show up first so she could help you. All the politics who are always there for me. I love you all very much. My staff and my friends, Annette, Yana, and my dear Dania and her husband RJ, and Melissa and her daughter Marley. Those are my two girls. Those are my girls there. I love you all. Anyways, Merry Christmas is gone, but Happy New Year. Let me see, this is ready. That's good. That is ready. That is ready. So, I'll take so I'm going to strain this. This is always easier to strain than trying to take the entire heavy pot of pasta down and burning yourself when the pot is so heavy. So this is always the easiest way to take out this. So you see this, how much you get from this? By the time you add the vegetable and the sauce, this will give you 1.5 pans from it. And that is what I want. So 1.5 pan will feed about a lot of people, at least 75 people. Because remember, you're not only feeding people pasta. You have different foods that you are feeding people. So that is not all you want. So I'm going to turn back up this oven. This hot, nice, starchy water that I have here. Because I love having that starchy water. Because that is why I'm going to cook this rest of vegetable for a quick second in that starchy water. So this is going to cook in this starchy water here. That's it. That is good right here. That is it there. Perfect. Perfectly cooked. It's there. And with that cooked there, then we will let this cook. Then we will move it into this colander for it to drain completely, totally. So, that's full. Let me see how that is ready. So, okay, but I'm not going to put that there right now because the thing about that, so put some of this sauce in it. So I think you might need to put maybe 3 of these sauces to give it a little bit of yeah, you don't want it wet and runny, but you want it flavorful. And when you put these sauces, this 4 cheese or whatever you want, whatever sauce you like, some people put Italian dressing in it, which is good too. It tastes really good. But I use the Italian dressing in the summertime. In the wintertime, I use this heavy sauce. In this summertime, I use the Italian Now the fish, the oven is ready and the fish is ready, but because I cannot do the both things at the same time, I don't want my fish to overcook. I am choosing not to do the fish right yet. I'm choosing to wait and then do the fish because that could not be good if my fish overcook. The worst thing to do is to eat overcooked fish. So if you notice what I was saying to you, this is going to take at least 3 bottles because this is just sucking up the sauce, and you want that because that is what will give it the flavor. So I'll do 3 bottles of these. And it still wouldn't be wet, because I'm trying not for the sauce to be wet. I want it to be flavorful, but I don't want it to be wet. And so this is more than enough. Okie dokie. So that's what I want. Now, if you were making fettuccine Alfredo, then that would have been, then you could have done the wetness. Before I forget, love, before I forget, the people want some of these things to take with them, for them for serving tomorrow. So I'm just trying to get out this last little bit instead of throwing it away, because I don't want to add water. If I was making fettuccine Alfredo, I would add some water or some heavy cream, but because it's not, I don't want this pasta wet. That's it, I'm done with that. 1, 2, 3. So I'm done with this. I'm done with that, and I'm going to turn this off and let that sit there. I'm going to turn this here and let it sit in that hot water, because I don't want it overcooked. I don't want it to become soggy. I just want it to have I still want it to have a little crunch to it. So as I said, if you were doing this in the summer when you don't want heavy cream, you don't want something that's so heavy, you can put the Italian dressing that you like. You could put 2 or 3 bottles of that in this, because that is what I do when I am making this. Like when I did my daughter's wedding, this was one of the dish, and I used the Italian dressing that I like. So I'm going to add a little Parmesan to this. Okay, and that's it, not too much. You don't want too much, but you want a little flavor. And that's it. Let me taste this, the vegetables. Taste that there. Okay, that's it there. Let me see. Let me just take one of them. That is good. That is very good. That needs a little, doesn't need any salt, but it needs some pepper. So I'm going to put, instead of putting the salt, I'm going to put pepper. I'm going to put a little of the slap your mama, which will have the pepper, the salt, and everything. It will give it a little spice, and it will give it a little black pepper and a little flavor too. So that's it. Okay, that's it. And I'm done with this. Let that sit there for a little second. I just wipe this out. Let that sit there for a second. So this is going to see, I'm going to put this in here, and then that way I can keep my eyes on this while it's cooking. Okay. So let's see here. Let's wash these things out. Excellent. Okay. So let's take that out. Take this out. I really want this dry. Okay. 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 So this is too much here, so I wouldn't be able to turn. But it's a bowl. It was a kit and a half. One of these pans and a half of it too that I want. Huh? I want a full pan, half a pan. No, not yet. Tomorrow we can get it. I have one here. Let me use this. Let me use this. Yeah, but I have to get one for this to put it in. So let me use one of these for now, so it could spread out and it wouldn't overcook. Yeah, that's such a good idea. That's what I'll do. You know, so it could cook. It will cool faster. Okay. Okay. So we have two here. Okay. Okie dokie. Nicely done. So I'm going to put half. I'm going to put half. Okay. Okay. So now I had broccoli, I had yellow and orange carrot, and I had cauliflower, and that is what I put in this. You could put whatever ever you like in this. I am going to cut up some artichoke in this as well, cold, because I like the flavor that artichoke brings to any pasta dish. So I am going to cut up some artichoke in this as well. But you can put anything. Broccolini. It's a beautiful dish when it is done. It's my maybe the artichoke is in this refrigerator, this counter. Okay. I can't find it. I can't find it. Okay. I'll look for it later. I can't find it now. So, see all the colors. It is a beautiful, and as I said, people eat it first with their eyes before they eat with their taste buds. So, if I didn't forget the black olives, that would have been striking in this dish too. So, because I don't have the black olives, I am going to put some red. I'm going to put some red tomatoes, sun-dried tomatoes. I have some sun-dried tomatoes here. Yep, I'm going to use this. But here's the artichoke. Sun-dried tomatoes and artichoke. Move this from here, move this. Put these things away. Let me see how that fish is doing there. Okie dokie. Nice. Okay. See, so this will have, I don't know if you know the taste of sun-dried tomatoes, but it is good. It have a casa, but salty, but spicy. It's really, really, really good. So with this and the artichoke, it will give it a good flavor and the color. And the color would keep at it. So when I am helping brides, let's say a bride come to me and say, what's the easiest thing, or what is something I could serve in a large amount? I have this amount. This is something that I recommend. Okay, so that is there. So this is good there. The olive oil in it is good to eat as well. And then, Madrid, my love, look at cloth there if you need it. Thank you, baby. I made the wash, man. My wife, my hand. Artichoke tastes good with any white sauce. Even when you order a pizza with white sauce, artichoke is always a winner with that. It brings it out. I never had fresh artichokes until I came to America. And then I had it. I never cook it, but I fell in love with the fresh one. So if I go to a restaurant and they have fresh artichoke on their menu, the appetizer menu mostly, I would usually get it. Usually they have a little dip to go with it. And it's always a winner. Okay, so this is so far so good. This is done. Okay, let me see this. Let me see what I'm doing here with my fish. Okay, and that is done. Remove all of this so I can bring the fish here. So this is done, and this is done. So I'll show you something. This is not, your hand is not going in. That means this fish is cooked without overcooking. Leave it right there. Let it continue. Let it cool completely off. And then Shafik will bring another pan or two like this. And I'll make them. I'll make I can't do nothing with it until tomorrow morning anyways. Because I cannot put the salsa on a hot fish. So I would leave that to cool out, and that last thing before I go to bed tonight, I will stick it in the refrigerator just for it to come to room temperature. By morning, I'll get up when Papa get up, as he gets up before me. He will take it out of the refrigerator and put it back in the oven, the cold oven, for it to sit there. When I get up, I'll just season the salsa and put it on the fish. So you see the red in the everything. That's it. This is done. I'm going to taste it one more time before I leave it there to cool off. I can't cover anything now. Everything have to stay there and taste it. Let me taste it with the sun-dried tomato. Oh my. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. You're tasting the saltiness from the artichoke and the sun-dried tomato. And you're tasting all the flavors of the other vegetables. Oh my, it is so good. This is going to be a hit. This is so good, honey. It is so good. Okay, I'm done with that now. Leave that there. So this is going to come out tomorrow, and I'm going to put it into these foil pans. I'm going to put a layer of the fish, or not sticking. Then I'm going to put a layer of the salsa, another layer of the fish, and another layer of salsa. And that is it. And then I'll season the salsa on top. So that is what, because I cannot do it now because this is so hot. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have a beautiful, successful, and loving 2024. I thank you for 2023, for giving me such a beautiful year, for being my family, for being my friend, for being there for my husband and I, and from both of us. Happy New Year.